Last week at the Libertarian National Convention, Robert F. Kennedy spoke about how the Bill of Rights has been trampled by both President Trump and Joe Biden. He outlined how Trump trampled on the first five rights during his presidency, and Mr. Biden has pretty much taken care of the second five in his term: freedom of religion, freedom of speech, and freedom of assembly. More important than all this, Mr. Kennedy pointed out that the most alarming thing is that we all went along with it all. What's up with that? Each year when I serve as election judge, we have a handful of people who come in asking for a libertarian ballot. When they see so few choices, they usually come back and ask for a Republican one. We're asking our libertarian friends to do the same thing this next election, but most Republicans would probably not return the favor. But if you really look at the issues and understood the concept of the Constitution, you might realize we're all libertarians now. Welcome. Welcome to Conservative Coffee Hour. I'm Stanley Smith. Last week, we talked about painting topics with too broad a brush. Karen on the call said we lose civility when we speak in too general of terms. All this and all those people, those Democrats, and those Republicans. The only thing inclusive about that is that it's mutually exclusive. But what about everybody else? It's very, very limiting. My nephew was contemplating all the people who might be president next, like Hillary, Biden, Trump, or even Bernie Sanders. I asked my sister why my nephew had so few people in his mind of choices. Each election time, we could ask ourselves the same question. Why are there so few choices? Why don't we have tens of choices or even 100 people to choose from for president? Here in Chicago, as we prepare for the Democratic National Convention, people ask, how can we do business promotion without being political? The answer to that is the focus on getting out the vote. Ask people if they're registered to vote and if they plan to vote. We don't have to get into who anyone is voting for. We can simply focus on the topic of voting. There's a lot of civility in just that. Robert Kennedy is correct. The most alarming part is that we all just went along with it by not being engaged. It's not a way to be very civil. We need to trade in I'm a good person because those people are bad and regain our self-respect and give other people their respect. It's not the Democrat thing to do or the Republican thing to do. Perhaps it actually is the libertarian thing to do. Whatever it is, we can steal their good idea. Respect yourself by respecting others. It's where civility begins. If you would like to join us at Conservative Coffee Hour is every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time on Zoom. I will include my email in the description of this video. I'll be happy to send you an invitation. And I look forward to seeing you very, very soon.